Ugh.
Oh,
I
Mhm.
forgot about
morning.
him again.
Every recording is just gonna have the distaste for Craig.
I'm just glad that I don't hear him in the post recording.
Oh,
you don't?
No, he doesn't show up.
That's
Thank God.
nice.
But it's all just immediately of us going, ah.
Exactly.
True.
Alright, I need to print out another character sheet because your girl too lazy.
It do be like that. You did do all yours in pen too, so
Yeah, pencil, I don't know. Maybe I'll just keep an update. Know what kind of catastrophes I ran into.
there you go.
Yeah. Considering what? I think I'm almost dead.
Maybe not for long.
Getting there close. Not for long. I think the sound is.
So, and just as a little recap, last time you guys all separately kind of went to go join the Deep Roots Guild, became applicants, and you were assigned a special mission because you guys were a party of 6 rather than the typical 4. And your mission was to go capture Vile Plume, who was supposedly starting a gang just pretty close outside of town. You made it through most of the dungeon, and you are now sitting just right in front of the doors of where Vile Plume is. You defeated 4 separate Salandit and 2 Oddish, and acquired 2 keys in the process, and also completely destroyed one of the rooms. So you can't go back out the way you came in. You quote unquote rescued Mime Jr. She's kind of trapped in there with you behind all the rubble, but she's not with you guys currently. And yeah. So we're going to start off with leveling up here. I've got the little level up thing. So each time you level up, you're going to get 1 level up point that you can use to do any of one of these 3 things. You can either add +5 to your HP, +5 to your speed, or +1 to your attacking or defending stat. And you can increase a skill by 5%, obviously not above 95%, or you can choose 1 trait from any bracket that is available to you. So right now you guys are just within this beginner bracket. So you can do any of those things. Where did it go?
So we choose one of those 3 things to do.
Yes. And since you leveled up, I will also let you guys recover all of your HP as kind of like a little extra there.
Will that also refresh the PP of our moves?
I think I'm going to leave the PP. What's the lowest that you guys are sitting at right now for PP on your moves?
Mine both have 30 plus left.
I'm at 19 for 1.
Same with 19.
I've still got quite a few left.
Yeah. I think
I
we'll...
have 14 out of 15 because I kept on using cheerleader as a whole move.
Yeah. So I think we'll leave the PP as it is until you guys get time to rest.
Okay, I was just wondering.
Music.
I will literally be right.
Okay, I'm back.
Wow, you weren't kidding when you said right back.
I was switching from my phone to my computer.
Ah,
Okay, think I'm done with my level up. Do you just want to be notified of what changed?
not yet.
Alrighty.
I left this on the correct tab. Real quick check on that. I sure did. And once everyone is done, we can get started.
Good to go on Bud.
I'm also good.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to not throw hands with the printer, and the dog is super about the printer.
So real.
Apparently, it's a monster.
It makes monster-like sounds.
I mean, yeah, fair enough. But I printed off extra. Not purposely, but I did. So you said restore max health?
Yes.
But
My biggest challenge for this campaign is going to be remembering everybody's voices and how to do them.
it's
Dude,
okay,
so
you'll have to
true.
be off.
Okay, I forget. Do we get move?
Oh yeah,
No.
that's right. You guys also get
I'm
more.
glad you remembered that.
Yeah, you get access
Oh.
to 5 more levels of moves.
Moves level 6 through 10.
Yeah.
All right, so this is going to be a really goofy question. I know we're really excited about the moves, but increase skill by 5%. Please elaborate further. My brain's not.
Your athletics, craft, endurance, fitness, medicine.
Yes.
You
Okay.
can bump one of those up by 5 points.
My 5 points? Okay. That's
you can get
easier.
that performance up.
Yeah, I've had a Monster, a Red Bull, the new summer Red Bull. Super great. FYI.
So you're hyped
What are
up
the
right now.
flavors?
Honestly, good to know. I love a good energy drink.
Oh yeah, super awesome. I'm on
What
the
fruits
download.
are this summer?
I don't have the can on me, but it's like elderflower or something like that.
Ooh.
It's a lighter green can than the dragon fruit. Super dope.
Ooh.
Do love me some elderflower.
First time having it, so I was like, ooh, great. We are going to
Aruba
So are
elderflower.
we able to change our moveset? Oh,
Oh yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't see why not.
I think the guide says we can change our movesets.
When you're resting or swapping
yeah.
any other move
Correct.
available at your
We
level.
just have to leave
Mhm.
4 moves that we can use on there.
I feel like people have been reading the handbook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am
You
not
know-
one of those people.
You know how much I wanted to hit James in the nose?
It's me, I'm people.
I like the enthusiasm.
No, you won't.
So is it kosher if I ask if anybody's medicine talent is good or bad to help me make a decision on my skill set?
Mine's not the best.
Okay.
You said
If
what
what
was
is what?
If it's kosher, I wanted to just see, like, with Caleb to see if he thinks it's okay if I ask you guys what your medicine stuff is.
Oh
'Cause
yeah,
mine
go
is
ahead. I don't care.
okay. I don't know. Some people are really crazy about it. But anyways,
No
mine
metagaming.
is 25. So I'm trying to decide if I wanted to add the 5 points there or somewhere else.
Oh, my medicine's 35.
Okay.
30.
Wow, we all suck a little bit. Okay.
That's what berries are for. You don't need medicine skill.
Oh my god. All right. All right. Finesse. Finesse is the.
I think I'm ready.
So we add the bonus point up on top. We do the 5% and one tree.
You can do either one of those.
Oh, I
not
got-
both.
Okay. Either one of those. Okay.
Yeah. Any one of these, quote, 3 things you're allowed to do.
Okay.
'Cause
Perfect.
each one of them will cost your 1 level up point that you gained.
Oh, okay. Super nice to know.
Or you can save your level up point.
You could save your level up point.
That's weird. But-
Mhm.
Okay. I'm just gonna add to attack because I'm real struggly.
Okay, I am done with my stuff, so I'm ready to go whenever.
I'm just writing. You guys can go. Or we can go. We can do something.
I think I should be okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, then, this is kind of where we last left you guys, in this small room with your 2 defeated Salandit and your 2 Oddish. The door to the next room is still closed, and you know that Vileplume has run back there. What do you all do?
Well, I suppose I
missed
go
him,
inspect
guys.
the door.
I sure am drawing an invisible layer. All right. You inspect the door, and seems like a door.
Any hole to look through on this one?
Any what?
The keyhole to look through?
Is there a keyhole?
There is not. This door is solid and sealed. It looks like there may have used to have been a keyhole, but it's since been kind of grown over with like dirt and moss and other things.
Well, I'll just see if it doesn't open.
All right. The door opens seamlessly. You are able to continue into the next room. Whoa.
I will follow right behind him into the room.
All right.
I'll also follow.
I feel like following is a good idea. Probably
Everybody
not.
goes in then.
Did you want to play, Freya? I'm sorry.
And Joey had his brother's graduation tonight that he forgot about, so he will not be joining us.
Aw, sad. But yay! Like,
Right?
glorious times. Congestion. But you know.
All right. So, as you guys enter this next room, it is quite a bit larger than the last one that you just exited from. On your left and right are some fairly large stained glass murals kind of taking up most of the walls. And they appear to be depicting what looks like the creation of space and time. On the mural to the left, you see a beautiful diagram of Dialga, and on the stained glass to the right, you see Palkia. The wall in the back of the room is almost entirely stained glass, and it's the largest wall. It has the visage of Arceus being the main focus, and what appears to be the creation of the world that you guys are in. This room is a lot more maintained than the other rooms that you've been in. This one almost looks like it could have been, lived in last week, as opposed to the rest of the kind of ruins that you've been walking through. There really aren't any holes or cracks in the walls, or anything like that, except for on the floor. On the floor, you can see there used to be an incredibly detailed tile mural, but most of the tiles have been ripped up, broken, or have grown some kind of plant covering across them completely. The only thing you can seem to make out is a single black tentacle tipped with a red claw. Before you... Oh, and there is a large pipe organ in the back of the room, and lots of crates and boxes kind of adorning various spots as if it was used as a storage area. And before you stands Vileplume, the objective of your mission. You must defeat them and bring them back to Morag for your reward, a guild membership. Vileplume seems to have their back turned right now, digging through bags and stuff, filling up one of their own, which you assume to be something like all the stuff that they were planning on taking with them as their cronies distracted you. And Vileplume turns and sees you, and he says, "I knew those cronies were useless, but I thought they would have at least bought me a little more time. Whatever, I guess if you want a job done right, you have to do it yourself. Come at me." And he kind of moves right here to the center of the room and prepares to fight.
Oh no. Oh,
Music change.
Caleb, I love you.
I love that music.
Hello, Mr. and or Mrs. Vileplume. We need you to come with us so we can get things. Is that okay?
Is it
I'll never surrender to a rescue team.
Well, we tried,
Well,
guys.
we tried.
I guess we better go home.
Yeah,
Or, hear me out, Hemlock. We take him by force.
My mind has been changed.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Can I
All
start
right.
before we fight? Can I hone claws, my new move?
Ooh.
Sure, why not? What does Hone
I will.
Claws do?
It raises attack and accuracy by 1 stage.
Okay, so you will have an extra +1 to your attack, and your accuracy for each move will go up by 10%.
Awesome, thank you.
I forgot what website you used for the moveset, Caleb. What was it again?
Bulbapedia.
I got you.
Bulbapedia.
Here.
How'd you send it? Is my
I'll
question.
send it on Facebook.
Since combat is based on our speed stat, is our order almost always going to be the same, at least within the party?
Yeah, unless one of you adds +5 to your speed upon level up. Did anybody do that?
I did not.
Not me.
I did not either.
Okay. Then yeah, it's
Nope.
pretty much the same.
Gotcha. Cool.
And then of course adding Vileplume in there.
Whew.
All right. With that, Bud leads the initiative.
Of course he does.
I'm gonna take a couple steps to my right,
To your right.
positioning myself next to between Clay and Lady, like right in the middle.
All right. I see what you're doing.
And then I am going to throw a Mega Drain at Vileplume.
All right. And did you change your special attack stat when you leveled up?
Yes, my special attack is +8.
Okay. Said it is Mega Drain.
Mega Drain will do 4 damage. Halved, right?
Yes, because it is resisted. Thank you for reminding me that I need to pull that up. Ooh, it actually does a quarter damage, so it will do.
Ew.
Yeah, because poison and grass both resist.
So
Do
it's
1
quad
full
resisted?
damage,
So, yeah, just one.
+8 for my special attack, +1 for my special band, +1 for stab, +2 for Lady's cheerleader.
Wow.
So.
He decided
13?
just to be swole. That's what he did.
Is that 13? Did I add right?
Yes.
Okay. So, Vileplume, where did the stat sheet go? I can do this on the app, Caleb. I don't have to. That's all right. And after Bud, it goes Volo. Bolo? Why did I say
Yeah.
Volo? You're
I
not.
don't know, I was a little concerned that, like, there was another
the
thing that I
villain
didn't know what was going on.
Volo's from
Villain.
Legends Arceus.
No, Volo is also Volo's D&D thing. It's the bard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but I am going to hold on. Okay, I am going to power trip. It's a damage of 2. But because I raised my attack stat with my Hone Claws, I get an extra 2 damage on it.
All right. So you're using Power Trip, which is then 4.
Yes.
And did you increase your attack stat when you're upon level up? Or is
No,
your
I did
old
my
character sheet?
defense.
Okay. So 4, 6, and what type is that move?
It is dark type.
Okay. 4, 6. And it's a physical attack?
Yes.
All right. Is that all you would like to do?
Yep, that's everything.
I guess with a physical attack, you have to move close to Vileplume. Oh, James. No, never mind. You're at full health.
Oh,
Nope, Overgrow did not get a chance to proc.
Yep. Not yet.
It would have.
Vileplume is going to. What would Vileplume do in this situation? I think Vileplume is going to use Stun Spore on Volo. Bolo, Jesus Christ. I'm going to keep doing that tonight, aren't I?
That's
not
okay.
the
I
right
know who
time.
you're talking about.
And it hits. So you are now paralyzed. Can you roll a d10 for me?
I got a 3.
All right. So for the next 3 turns, you will be paralyzed. At the beginning of
Oh.
your turn, you're going to make a coin flip. If it is heads, you will be paralyzed. And if it's tails, you'll be able to act normally.
Alrighty.
All right. And with that, it is Lady's turn.
So with starting on my turn, this is going to sound dumb, but since it's in my face, are you utilizing any stab bonus points like on that? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Is that we are okay? Good to know. All right. I'm not in with range of Vileplume, am I?
Correct. You're still back here with Bud, Clay, and Hemlock.
All right. I would like to go to. No, wait. Yeah, let's go ahead and go up to Vileplume and then hit it with my confusion. Because I have that now.
Confusion? Ooh,
Yes. I'm
okay.
excited.
How much damage does Confusion do?
It does 50 damage, and since it's a special attack, it gets +2.
Do you roll for
And
accuracy?
it does have 100% accuracy on it. Would you like me to
So-
roll anyways?
Yes, because we decided that any attack with 100% is actually 90%, so that we have
Okay.
capability
Okay.
for failure.
Alright, I forgot. Sometimes brains don't work correctly.
It do be like that.
I got a 39.
All right, so it hits.
So I will do 3 damage?
50.
No. How do you have the damage again?
The base damage for Confusion will be divided by 10, and if it's
Okay,
anything
so
other than
5.
multiple of 10, then you'll round up.
Multiple of 10, so okay, sorry. I'm writing on the new sheet, trying to stay awake. So 5, 6, 7, 8 points then.
8 damage. And
Yes.
it's super effective. How much did Confusion do by itself?
5.
5.
Because yeah.
So we'll do an extra.
If I did my math
so
correct.
it'll be 11.
Okay.
And then, do you know the extra effect for Confusion? What the percentage of success is on that?
No, I do not. It doesn't. It's generation 1. I have it pulled up, but I don't know how to do math, Caleb. Please assist.
That's okay. I'm working on it.
I appreciate you so much.
10% chance. So you will just roll your D100, and if it's 10 or below, then Vileplume will then be confused.
I will remember that for the future. And then I actually have a D100 that my husband taught me.
I picked up 2 of those.
Nice.
It is a 11.
Oh, just barely not.
Dang.
All right, and it is Hemlock's turn.
What up? It's your boy. So my goal is with my new move to make your life a living hell, Caleb.
Oh no,
So,
what did you pick
Hemlock-
up?
Hemlock is going to run up to Vileplume and just like
Oh, God.
exhale as much as they can, and a black smoke goes out, and I'm going to use smoke screen,
Okay.
which is 90% accurate. Where's my other D10? There it is. Oh, yep, there it is.
Let's keep it.
I rolled a 53.
Fuck.
And it's going to lower your accuracy. I'm not sure by how much though.
It is 10%.
Perfect.
Just change that on each one of my individual
like,
groups here.
Hemlock goes over there. He goes. What the heck was that? That's a new one, guys. That doesn't always happen.
I've never seen you do that before.
Me either.
Me either.
All right. And with that is Clay.
I'll go up next to Vileplume and use one of the new moves I picked up, which is Rock Smash, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Where did you find that?
Has
Adrian?
90% accuracy. I don't actually know. I forgot how to do all of this again. Do I roll the 100 thing?
Yep. Roll your D100 for accuracy.
I got an 85.
All right. Perfect. It hits. And how much damage does Rock Smash do?
4. And then is
Right.
that plus my regular attack or special?
Regular.
Regular, then plus 3. So 7.
Right.
If I know how to do math.
Yes. Fighting type is resisted by Vileplume, however, so it will be
Damn
2
it.
plus 3, 5 instead.
Okay.
All right. And the initiative resets. You're back to Bud.
Oh. Reading. 1 sec. Nah, not worth. We're just gonna maintain the Mega Drain.
All right. You'll have to remind me for each of
Uh,
these new moves. You'll have to remind me how much damage they do because I
all
don't have
good.
access
It's
to your new
gonna
character sheets.
1, 8, 9, 10, 11. And since Lady is over there now, it'll only hit for 11. Or it'll only send 11.
Okay. And all right. Bolo.
Okay, so I have to do the coin flip first, right?
Yes.
Okay, I don't have a coin near me, so I'm just going to roll a d20. Odds are going to be heads, even's going to be tails.
All right.
6. So even tails. I get to move, right?
You sure do.
Awesome. We are going to peck this time.
All right. Heck is 4, super effective 6, stab 7, attack 9. Correct?
Plus my 1 from Hone Claws.
Okay, so 10 damage. Should have organized my tabs better this time. Gonna do that now, actually. All right. Lady.
All right. I'm just gonna do the confusion again.
Right. How much
'Cause
damage does confusion itself do?
The 5 is base.
5, so we'll do the 8 for the super effective.
Did you add the stab to that? And special attack?
9 for stab. Did you increase your special attack upon level up?
I did not, but it's still that basic +2 because of.
Yeah, so it'll be 11 damage.
Woo!
minus their special defense, of course.
And you would like me to roll, correct, for
Confusion.
status. Yep.
Yes.
Let's. It is. You guys are going to be a little sad. 56.
Yep. No confuse this time.
Hmm.
Oh, Vileplume was actually supposed to go before you. Whoops.
Oh,
Well, no worries. We'll
he
just
tripped. He tripped.
yeah. Vileplume just was a little dazed for a second there. Vileplume's gonna be pretty mad at Hemlock actually for coughing all kinds of smoke in their face.
Well,
So they're going to go
that's good.
ahead and cast a Giga Drain on you. And it is a critical hit.
Go ahead, Tap Zipper.
Yikes.
So you will take. Oh god, I'm so bad at math.
We're here together.
15 damage minus your special defense. Oh wait, no, it's resisted, isn't it? So
It is resisted,
11 damage minus your special defense.
which is 1, so 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
You take 10 damage, and I heal 5 of that.
Roast.
Ooh.
All right. And it is Hemlock's turn now.
Okay, before I do anything, I have the evaluator. So, how much HP does my foe have? I know it's early, but
Vileplume has 84 HP left.
Ooh.
cool.
That's a lot of damage.
Cool. This is a DM question because I don't want to do something dumb. I actually maybe it's just a whole party question. I don't remember. Can poison types be poisoned, or is that not a thing? I don't.
Poison
think-
type cannot be poisoned.
Cool. I thought it was like electric, how they can't be
Paralyzed.
paralyzed,
Yeah.
but I could not remember.
Correct.
So I am going to once again smokescreen because I can.
Because I can't.
Bitch, you're such a bitch.
This time he hocked a little bit of a loogie into it. No, I'm kidding. I rolled a 25.
Ooh.
All right, so that hits. You're going to be the bane of my existence.
Yes, I am. Because eventually I'll be able to poison one of your targets. But no, not this time. Keep throwing poison types at me.
Well, he was
Oh,
making
next is gonna be
poison type
steel,
damage.
isn't it? Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Let's see through you.
I wonder if it says in here.
Him frantically looking to be like, you can't lower it more than so many times.
No, yeah, that's exactly what I was looking for.
Yep.
I was like, where does that cap at?
Where's the cat?
But I think I remember.
It's usually 5 stages, right? So
I was gonna say 5 or 6.
I couldn't remember.
That
if it's
sounds
5,
about
6,
right.
6.
Somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Yes, but if memory serves the way this system works, it
Yes,
can
but
go.
he's the DM.
Yeah, well, the way this system works, I'm pretty sure it can go down to 10% at the very most.
Yeah.
That is scary.
Yeah.
And with poison. Okay, wait. I gotta look. Do I ever learn rest?
Thought it
Through
had it in here.
self-destructing, if I can just rest all the time. I do not learn rest. Oh my gosh. I don't know if we'll ever get to 52, but Destiny Bond would be hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, guys.
That
that's
just
my
sounds
final
scary.
stand. I'm going to Destiny Bond to our BBEG.
Oh God. That's why we have the reviver seeds.
Eh, have a feeling Caleb's gonna be like, okay, if you kill yourself like that, no reviver seed.
Well, weren't you the one threatening to explode yourself?
Yeah, that's fair. I do want to do that still.
Okay, am I blind?
Just remember, he can't hurt us. He can't hit us.
Oh. Hang on. Sorry.
If a stat is boosted or reduced by one stage, mark that boost as 10%. They cannot be boosted to a max of 100% or reduced by 90%. Is that what you're after?
Yeah, I suppose so.
It can't be
I
reduced.
thought it said specifically somewhere about accuracy, but I just did like a little control F search and nothing came up, so.
It's okay. We learn together.
It's
Somebody will
under-
find the answer later.
Under combat in the status conditions.
Yeah. Alright. Hemlock just went last.
Steve.
It is Clay's turn.
Gotcha. Since I'm right there next to him, I'm thinking I'll do my other new move of rock throw. And just
Ooh,
throw some of the rocks I have laying around and just like throw it at him.
you got rock throw as Mudkip?
Yeah.
Hang on.
At least according to this, at level 9.
Sure enough.
Which I-
Wow, that is
yeah.
that's new information to me.
Surprise.
All right. So you do rock throw, roll for accuracy.
I just rolled a 93.
Ooh, Vileplume, you throw a rock and it is still just a little bit new to you, and it goes right over Vileplume's head.
Ah, darn it, I missed.
And the initiative resets, so we're back at Bud.
Oh, I suppose I'll take a couple steps forward and join the group
All right.
before hitting with another Mega Train.
Right.
This time for 13 again.
13.
And an 18 on the roll to hit.
Nice. Math. All right. And Bolo.
We're gonna peck again because that did really good last time.
Remind me how much damage that was.
That is 4 damage from the original move, +1 from my Hone Claws, +1 for stab, and +2 for my regular attack.
So 10. Minus.
Oh, hold on. I have to see if I even move because I'm still paralyzed.
Oh, right.
It's an even I move, so that's good.
Lucky bastard.
Even numbers are good.
Yep, evens are always good.
All right. Vileplume took their damage. And I think Vileplume is going to. You guys are just absolutely wailing on this motherfucker.
I mean, you did make it a 5v1. It's kind of your fault.
I was definitely expecting some like oddish henchman that sounded like Italian mafia, like, hey, what are these people?
Those were all the people you just defeated in the last room. He really thought that they were going to buy him more time to leave.
Where? Wait, there's a door here? Where's he leaving?
So Vileplume is going to use Giga Drain probably on Clay, actually.
That's fair.
Hide my smoke.
So yeah, I need to roll for accuracy. And it straight up fucking misses. You landed a 99.
Oh,
So Vileplume's vision is just absolutely fucked up by the smoke. His eyes are bloodshot and they're like all watery and shit. He tries to throw off the Mega Drain and it just goes like way far away from where you're at. He's basically aiming backwards.
Oh, he sounds like he's having a hard time.
Yeah, he sure is. Lady's turn.
Mm, I don't know. I'm trying to decide if I wanted just to hit him some more or if I would be like reason with them and try to tell them no, but I feel like hitting sounds more fun, so I'm gonna use confusion. And yeah, confusion for sure. Do you still want me to roll for the accuracy?
Yes, please.
It will be a 4.
All right, that's a critical hit. Fuck me.
Plus stab.
Yeah, so
Plus my
5,
special attack.
10 plus stab 11. Special attack is how much?
2.
So 13.
Ooh. And then you want me to roll for to see if they get confused.
Yes.
Alright. I'm keeping this D 100. Yeah, it's great. Because I rolled a 4 again. You know what's so mad?
I'm getting my calculator out. I can't take this.
I'm so sorry. Kind of. I like this one. I don't like the metal dice. Metal dice equals bad dice. Only used for real D&D.
She said this ain't real D&D.
I mean, it is, but it's backwards. It's for left-handed people, I think.
It's for left-handed people.
It's left-handed.
we don't play that regular D&D. We play that left-handed D&D.
Hey, I'm ambi D&D dexterous, so
Ambi and dexterous. I like it.
This is so
better
great.
than I did.
All right.
It's okay. It was still just as funny.
Hemlock, it is your turn.
Hey, you should probably check out the stats on that Vileplume.
Yeah, actually, can I see what the
Yeah.
HP of my foe is?
It's down to 63.
Woo!
Okay.
That Giga Drain had hit.
So Hemlock is gonna be a little bit out of breath as he goes, huh, okay. Oh gosh, we're still fighting, and he just charges forward with a tackle attack.
All right.
That's gonna be a 79, which I believe hits.
Sure does.
That's 4 plus my attack, which is 6, so that's 10.
Plus Ladies Cheerleader, which is 12.
Correct. Against your defense.
I feel like this is a good set, guys.
Yeah, you guys are kicking this dude's ass. I was scared that he was going to absolutely roll over you guys, and here we are.
I mean, I resist everything he can do to me, so.
That's what I'm running into. Yeah.
I do not.
I mean, I have the same problem towards him, but like, I have friends to help me out.
I don't know. That tackle did a fuck ton of damage there.
That is true. I do have a decent physical.
You know, when I actually have moves that I can utilize that do damage, it's way more fun.
Is me and Bolo, are we the physical attackers? No, wait, no, is Bud? Bud's also a physical
Bud's a
attacker.
special attacker.
Is he? Okay.
I don't think I'm
You-
supposed to be.
You, Bolo, and technically Pinchy, but
I knew Pinchy was, but like,
Yeah.
Pinchy's not here right now. What is
That
Pinchy
is-
doing?
He's no
Like
longer
in
with us.
story.
Good question. I've been trying to think of that this whole time.
And
Oh,
she's
this is
sleepy.
mystery dungeon themed. Maybe they stepped on a sleep tile.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
real.
There we go. I was gonna say that he went back to help Mime Jr., but yeah, that's better.
Helping clear rubble. That's what I was gonna.
I forgot those existed.
All right, it is Clay's turn.
Oh no, I just took a bite of food. I'm so sorry.
Ooh, food. Food sounds real good right now.
I'll do a rock throw. I'm more determined than ever to hit him with this damn rock.
All right.
Ooh.
You have rock throw and rock smash?
Yeah, I got weird rock moves.
That's kind of cool. We got
I
some
rolled an
coverage.
86.
86 lands.
All right,
Rock
rock throw
throw.
is 5 damage.
And it is resisted, I believe. It's
Oh, plus
not
3 attack, so-
resisted.
8 attack from me.
8, you say? Do. Sorry, the Monster House music gets me.
It's real good.
So good.
I mean, it sounds like so much fun. I love it.
8, that's this. All right. And with that, it is Bud's turn again.
I'm gonna get Vileplume's attention and ask, "Would you like to surrender or continue?"
Sorry, I'll mute myself again.
I think Vileplume responds by shaking his head violently, which I guess is kind of his whole body. Shakes his head violently, and he kind of looks up at you with angry and like, you know, like when somebody's been crying for a long time and then they get like super pissed and they look at you and their eyes are all bloodshot and swollen and everything and their eyebrows furrowed and everything. He definitely looks at you like that and is like, I'll never give up. Everything that I earned here, everything that I have here, I earned. And as he shakes his head no, a stun spore is going to be accidentally let out just from the act of shaking.
Cool.
Yeah, nothing happens. It just shakes out a little bit.
Guys, it's not mixing well in my cloud of smoke.
The thing is, I was like really determined to like defeat this guy, but like now you described him like crying. I'm like, damn, I feel bad for him.
Right.
Can we just leave
It's
him
definitely
alone?
just
and
because of
go?
the smoke in his eyes. Like,
Oh, he's just blazing. Okay.
Well. Then I will hit him with a. We're gonna go leafage,
All right.
which will do.
What's
it's
the
only gonna
base
do
damage on leafage?
4 base damage. So down
So-
to 1 plus
yeah.
my attack plus stab is 3.
All right.
Oh, plus cheerleader 5.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
good.
You're right. All right. And it is Bolo's turn after that.
Peck, peck, peck. Oh, actually, hold on. I gotta roll to see if I move. Actually,
Mm-hmm. And this will be the last turn that you have to.
11. I don't move this time. I'm paralyzed.
Yes, let's go.
DM needs a win too. We get it.
But that was my third time, so I'm not paralyzed after this. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
that's correct. Yeah, you no longer have to worry about that. Finally, one win after you guys got the boss down to half HP. Vile
You're
Plume's
lucky I
turn
choose
is
to be
next.
merciful this time.
Vile Plume moves next. It's gonna go for another Giga Drain on Clay.
I get it. I get it. I got a lot of HP in me. We'll be fine.
All right, it does land. So
Not
that
time to war
is
yet.
super effective. You're just a water type right now, right? Not ground.
Yeah, it's just water.
Lucky bastard. So that does 12, 19 damage.
Ooh, okay. I can't do that math in my head. I'm using a calculator. Okay, there we
Yeah.
go.
Literally same.
You love how our teacher said we'll never have a calculator on hand,
Right.
yet it's in my pocket every day. That's not how that works.
It's definitely a necessary tool for this game. And it is Lady's turn.
Reasoning did not help, so I'm gonna hit him again. Or her. Then I'm gonna hit them again.
With confusion.
Yeah. Because life is awesome. But this is 35.
Hype. Okay. And how much damage has that been doing?
5 plus 2 special attacks, so 7 plus stab 8. And then I'll roll for
11.
the 10%, which is 19. Which I feel like does not set.
All right. And Hemlock.
I'm sorry that small win was your only win.
Mm-hmm.
Hemlock's going to sneeze and smoke screen some more.
All right. Roll for accuracy.
Ooh, 87. I was close.
So close to missing.
Love you, boo.
Goodness gracious. My poor accuracy.
You didn't need that or anything, did you?
I'm regretting letting you guys switch moves before the boss fight.
I appreciate it.
All right. And it is Clay's turn now.
I will pick up some more rocks off the ground and just chuck them. And by more, I mean one rock.
Roll for accuracy.
Where did that other dice go? Oh no. Oh, there it is. Okay, we're good. 44.
Perfect. So that is 5 plus your attack.
Yeah, 5 plus 3, so 8.
8 damage. Minus my defense. All right. And it's Bud's turn.
Well, the leafage didn't do as much as I thought it would, so I'm going to go back to Mega Drain for
Alright.
13.
Roll. That was your accuracy?
No. Accuracy is 85.
All right. That hits. 13. Jesus Christ. All right. And it is Bolo's turn.
I am free, so I must peck.
Okay. How much damage does Peck do? 4?
4. plus my stab is 1, plus my hone claws is 1, and my attack of 2.
10 damage.
I probably should roll to see if that hits first, actually.
Yeah.
85, I'm good.
All right. All right. Vileplume is getting pretty pissed at this point, and it's gonna try to fire a moonblast at Bud.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, I just heard a loud sound.
Go take care of it.
I don't like this music shift as he left.
Yeah.
Oh no, he left like right after a moonblast too. This is
The
not gonna
sound
be
of a-
fun.
Paid actor.
All right. My cat is just so fat that it sounds like he knocks things over whenever he jumps too far.
Poor
The
baby.
moonblast
Is that Chidori?
hits. Yes, Chidori.
Mm.
So it is going to do 16 damage to Bud minus your special defense.
Special defense is 1, so 15.
Yep. You can see that Vileplume is visibly like incredibly angry at you guys. Like you've never seen a Pokemon this mad before in your lives. And with that, it's Lady's turn.
Okay. Hold on, I forgot to do the PP off that. So I've used it like what, 3 times? 3 whole turns. About to use it for 4. Sorry guys, I'm using my fingers to do math, even though it should be pretty simple.
What happened to that calculator?
Oh yeah, it's sitting right in front of my face.
You're not always going to have a calculator on you.
Sometimes I think I'm smarter than the calculator, but that's not. Everything's.
I've been using my calculator to even do the minus like 5s and stuff.
Got to make sure.
So we're gonna use that confusion again. Going to roll to see if I can even use it, but I presume I can. Hopefully. Oh yeah, I got a 3.
You got a 3?
I got a 3. You need a picture?
Oh, fuck. Okay.
I was like,
So critical hit.
this dice.
So that's 8, 16 plus your special attack.
2.
18. Jesus Christ.
And then you want me to roll the possible confusion thingy?
Yep.
I hope I get it. Yep. It's a 2. Do you want a picture? I promise I'm not lying.
Ow! Oh my gosh.
Wow.
James, help for it. I made this nice. Like, I wish I could lie to you. I wish I was.
All right. So we'll make it a 1 in 3 chance. So on Vileplume's turn, I will roll a d6, and if it's a 1 or a 2, he will hurt himself in confusion with his own basic attack.
And I'm going to be happy about it. That
Really
sounded
boss fight is gonna be harder.
It's not too late for Dialga to come in with a steel chair.
All right, it is Hemlock's turn.
Hemlock is gonna go in there and tackle.
Just a tackle.
Yeah.
All right.
What's their HP at now? Just because I'm a sicko.
Do you want the before or after you tackle?
After, if that's okay.
Yeah.
I rolled
How
a
much does tackle do?
28. Yep. 10 plus, what's the cheerleader?
2.
Two.
So 12.
Well,
I guess that was pretty simple math. I didn't need to. Vileplume's at 11 HP.
Oh,
Oh, we
word.
steamrolled him. I'm so sorry, Caleb.
Literally just absolutely destroying this man.
And he could have just gave up. He could have gave up.
He's the leader of a gang, thank you. He would never.
Hey, every Fabioso falls down to his knees every once in a while, okay?
A good captain goes down with his ship.
Or he could just not. I'm sorry.
It's Clay's turn.
I'm loving to throw these rocks right now, so let's do that again.
All right, roll for accuracy.
I got an 8.
That's a critical hit. What's your attack modifier?
Attack is 3. So 5 plus 3 is 8.
It's 13 total.
Ooh.
Okay. Whoa, I literally just forgot. All right, and it is Bud's turn.
Bud will Mega Drain once more. Ooh, that is a 97.
That
Ooh.
misses.
I bet you was real happy about that one.
You're getting affected by the smoke now. It is Bolo's turn.
We pecking.
We
Accuracy.
pecking.
76, that hits, and that's like, what, 10 damage? He's dead.
Yeah, he's just dead. All right. You have successfully defeated Vileplume.
Yay.
That last peck goes off. Bolo aims straight for his forehead, hits him, and he falls flat on his back and is completely knocked out. With that, you all have free reign of this room. Your objective is to get Vileplume back, and then also Mime Jr. and Mr. Mime.
I'm gonna check out that organ in the back there.
All right. Would you roll me a perception check?
My perception is 85. I don't need to roll. That's a 26.
All right. On this pipe organ, it looks fairly
Oh, I was
normal,
right.
other than the fact that the keys seem to be specialized for a single specific Pokemon, and you can't quite tell which, but the keys are like green and red instead of being black and white like a normal piano would be. And there appears to be a single keyhole in the middle of it underneath where the keys are.
You said a keyhole?
Yeah, a keyhole underneath where the piano keys are, like in the middle of the piano. Or the organ, rather.
Hey guys,
A
who has one of those
keyhole?
keys?
I got those keys. Can we put the key in the keyhole?
That's what keyholes are for.
All right. Is that what Clay would like to do?
Yeah, absolutely.
So you stick one of the keys into the keyhole, and it seems like the keyhole is twice as wide as this key that you're sticking in. It seems
Put
to
'em
fit
together.
every other way, but it's just
Clay, I don't know what to do about this. Have we
The
considered
key for this might be hiding somewhere in this
second
room.
key?
I mean, there's 2 keys. Could we put both of the keys in at the same time, or is this going to break it?
I
is that
don't know.
what Clay would like to do?
Um,
Go for it.
I,
I'm going to peer pressure Clay.
it's super effective.
Roll for peer
I would
pressure.
like to just generally, gently start, putting the 2 keys in, seeing if there's a way to make them both fit at the same time, maneuvering them.
DP the keyhole.
The key slides in perfectly, and you hear a small click. And the room starts to rumble a little bit, and the wall
Oh.
next to the organ opens up to reveal a hidden passage outside.
Nice.
Okay, so my suspicions were correct. There was a way out. Neat.
Okay, well, but before
Interesting.
we leave this room, I want to go and search those boxes up at what the top of your screen is.
These ones in the corner? Or these
Yeah.
ones?
Kind of just all of them if I can, but if I have to focus on a specific one, the ones in the corner.
Okay. Roll a perception check.
34.
All right. You dig through them, and there is just kind of generally what seems to be like stuff that you would typically find like in a church's storage room, like a broom and a dustpan, some extra folding chairs of various sizes to accommodate different Pokemon, bird perches, other things of the like. Nothing too out of the ordinary.
Okay. And could I have clarification? You said in this room there's 2 stained glass windows, one of Dialga, one of Palkia, well, and the third one of Arceus.
Correct.
Which one is Dialga on, or which side is Dialga on, which side is Palkia on?
Dialga's on this northern side where you're at, and Palkia's on the southern side. I guess I should move
Okay,
your little...
thank you.
Pink. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
Well, hello, visitor.
I'm glad you'll poke around some of those bottom boxes before we left.
Alrighty. Roll me a perception check.
How's a 44?
44 is successful. So you kind of find similar things as Bolo did. There's just like more kind of quote unquote Bibles that teach of the teachings of Arceus and how the world was created. Some various music scores that are clearly meant for the piano. You don't quite know how to read the sheet music for it.
Who's got a
I
good
thought you just. Oh, hold on. I got a 70
A 70 on what?
performance.
Can they
That's
know how to read the sheet music?
Am I allowed to go over there right now? Because I would love to be over there.
Yeah.
All right.
You don't recognize how to read this music. It does look just absolutely. I mean, you're fairly skilled in this type of thing, and you did succeed your check. But this music seems to be incredibly unique, and it's not something that you've ever seen before in your travels.
I would love to keep it because I have my heart
All right.
and I'm going to learn how to play it.
Okay.
I don't know why. I just
Yep.
want to.
Go ahead and add the mysterious sheet music to your inventory.
Is there sheet music?
What about this circle on the bottom left?
All right. Would you like to investigate?
Yeah.
Do me a perception check.
Ooh,
Ooh.
93.
All right, you failed. It is
Oh my God.
it is a bag that is tied together with a rope, and the knot is just so tight that you are unable to get inside.
Or I'm just incredibly disinterested in the bag. The last one just had berries. Who needs berries? I leave it alone.
I was like, because I looked in those corner boxes. There's that bigger stack of boxes up at the top. Could I look through those as well?
That's
Yeah,
a hurt.
absolutely. Roll another perception check.
21.
21.
21.
You find pretty much the same stuff, more quote unquote Bibles. This one is full of more like children's materials so that they could obviously reach a little bit of a younger audience for their church. And there is one book that is just a little bit different than the others. And it's pretty much all black, and it was kind of like it was in this little crevice behind the boxes there. So it's very dusty, and the pages are like sticking together because it's been left out in like the humidity and stuff for so long. So you're unable to open it as of now, but you do recognize on the spine that it bears some resemblance to the minimal bit of the tile mural on the floor that's left.
Okay, then I would like to take that mysterious book and keep it with me.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot your thing is books.
Well, I am in school after all. I like to try and read everything I can just in case it can help me graduate.
Yeah, totally forgot that's a thing.
Can I check out the bag of things Vileplume was like collecting before he left?
Absolutely. All right. Roll perception for me.
Like,
65.
All right. Inside of this bag, you find. Let me find my tab here. You find a blast seed. You find 50 poke, which is gold essentially. And you find. Let me decide.
let me decide.
I didn't expect you guys to inspect it, so I'm like making this up right now.
Mm.
You find a couple of apples and then also a heel seed.
Hey guys, there's a bunch of things here. Do we want to split these up, or do we want to give them to Vileplume when he regains consciousness? Do we like him again?
Well, do we have to bring him? We have to bring him back. I guess we could bring him back unconscious, so it's easier.
If we heal him, do you think he'll hurt us?
I don't know.
He seemed pretty mad at us. Maybe we should just drag his body, but should we keep his things with him, or should we take them?
I say
Oh.
let's take him.
This bag also had a bundle of rope inside of it.
Oh, rope, I'm sold. We should keep it.
All right. Well, unless there's anything else that anybody wants to look at, I say we snag Mime Jr. and circle back around to the front through this little exit right here.
Yeah.
Hey, Bolo, what's the heaviest package you've ever delivered?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that's a good question. I think there was one that was like just about as big as me. I don't remember how heavy it was, but it was as big as me.
Probably not 41 pounds then.
No,
No,
I barely weigh that.
Well, then we'll have to drag Vileplume.
Well, we've got some rope here.
Heyo.
Rickety weighs 4 pounds.
I am tiny.
I'm gonna peek back in that door, and actually, I'm gonna go back through the door and see how much rubble Mime Jr. has cleared.
Right. And we'll take Bud back here. I had to redo all of this because my freaking computer reset and it deleted everything that I had not saved because I didn't hit refresh.
It looks
Rip.
like I like the color, but it kind of looks like you kind of raged some of it.
No, that's the rubble.
Oh, okay. I was like, just
I
Just-
didn't know how else to represent that.
get rid of it. Just
Didn't take the time to draw each individual rock.
Yeah, how dare I? Mime Jr. is back here, and it looks like she kind of started to dig, and then decided that it was fruitless. You can tell that where she dug, some more rubble kind of fell back into its place, and so there's like 5 or 6 rocks that are misplaced, but then the door is kind of, instead of the rubble just being secured to this room, it's kind of like spilling through the doorway now, and she's just gathered in this corner right here, just clutching her statue.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, well, it didn't go very well. When I started to dig, it fell some more, and I got scared, and I figured I would just wait for you guys to come back.
Well, yeah, that's fine. We took care of the Vileplume over there, and there's a door out, so we can go that direction instead.
Really?
Yeah. Come on.
Awesome.
And then while we're walking, I'm gonna ask about the statue. What you got there?
Well, this is me and my brother, Murphy. We found out that there was some Salandit living here and worshiping this this idol. It appears to be their evolved form, the Salazzle. I know that they're pretty rare, but I didn't think that they were so rare that they could build a religion out of it. But we had heard in town some of them talking about how valuable the statue was and how much it cost to make it. So we just thought that maybe, they looked like some bad Pokemon. So we thought that we could take it from them and bring it back to the guild and maybe get rewarded and become maybe a rescue team or some treasure hunters, maybe. It's always been our dream to kind of get out of our grandpa's house and explore the world a bit.
Can I inspect the statue while we're walking?
Yeah. Roll. I guess just a perception check.
12.
Yeah. So it appears to be kind of exactly what Mime Jr. described. It is a statue, again, of what looks to be a feminized Salandit that is standing on 2 feet. And it's kind of clutching its body in somewhat of a lewd manner. But you can tell that it is very well crafted. You can't quite tell what it's made out of, but the flames are the details on her body. The flames are pretty fairly recognizable as gold.
As we walk through the second to last room, I go, "All right, come on, Pinchy," and then we just proceed to, out the door unless anyone else has any objections.
I think we all just head on out because I think we're done here.
yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
you're just dragging Vileplume's body out as it is?
I go, and before anybody can, we talked about my weight, I'm like, well, I mean, I can try and pull him. I haven't pulled anything this big, so I just go and sink my claws in, and it's like I'm trying to fly backwards, and I'm not moving him at all.
Correct.
I think I'm going to need a little help here because this is a big package that I don't think I can carry.
You guys think if we tie the rope around him and pull it as a team effort, it would work?
I
I'm
think
sure
so. Let's
so.
do it. Let's try. I'll tie up a
Alright.
little lasso.
And
Lasso
then
real quick.
also, he does
might like
it. Always trust a man in a cowboy hat. Unless you're drinking, then that's not happening.
All right. So you guys, actually, Clay, roll a.
Crap.
I'll say survival.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, all right. I got a 2.
Okay, yeah, that is the best lasso that you've ever tied in your entire life.
Could have been a cowboy.
It wraps around Vileplume perfectly, and it is very tight and secure, and you guys are able to pull him. Are we all circling back around to the front of the building then?
Yes, if we can
Yep.
find our way there.
We should find Murphy.
Okay. Whoops. I think I can move you guys all at once if I do this correctly.
Just kind of move it as a picture.
Yep, nope, the answer is no. There we go. Okay. Oh, I missed Clay.
Oh, wait. Oh, I was like, wait, Pinchy. Nope, we got it.
Okay, Vileplume, I'll move separately. All right. You guys just kind of follow the edge of the building back around to the front. And you are at the front door of the building once again.
I'm gonna peek my head in and like, Murphy.
What? You can see that he was kind of napping, and your scream at, not scream, but like you alarmed him and woke him up.
Come on. It's time to go.
Where's my sister?
She's out here.
Oh. And he
Yeah,
just
there were a
kinda-
bunch of clear walls in the way, so we had to come this direction instead of going back through. And I just kind of glare at him a little bit.
I don't think that's what was blocking us. It was the rubble we created. And
He didn't
then
know
the
about
clear
that.
walls.
He definitely heard the explosion.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, but I just had to make sure I stayed safe. I was clearly no match for those guys.
And with that,
It's a little funny because they're all poison types and he's a psychic type.
he's also fairy type.
It's like, he's also fairy.
Isn't that just neutral?
Yeah. Never said he was a strong Pokemon.
Never
Not
said-
all-
Fair. That
Not
is fair.
everybody is made for battle. All right. And he comes outside. He kind of embraces Mime Jr., Mimey, rather, with a hug. And he kind of congratulates her on keeping the statue and kind of reassures her that surely we'll make it in the guild this time, blah, 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 blah. Heartfelt reunion, etc., etc. And with that, would you guys like to head back to town?
Yeah.
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 I
don't
see
see
no
where
reason
else we-
not to.
I mean, we succeeded the mission.
All right.
Package acquired.
Let's just stay away from my house. That would be great. Because
All right.
I guess I just disclosed to the makeshift team that I'm not exactly here on my mother's blessing. So gotta keep it out of eyesight of them.
Understood.
Right. So it takes you about an hour to get back to town, just like it did when you traveled there. By the time you get back, the sun is beginning to set. And as you walk into town, bing bong. Sorry, get this moved over here. Oh no! Oh, your names are on this layer. Okay, well, that's just gonna stay.
Yeah, heart attack. I felt that over here.
Should have put your names on a separate layer altogether. That would have been smart. I can do that next time. All right. So you guys get back to town. And as you walk up to the guild, if it would let me select your names again.
You
Why
have
is it
to
not
be
letting
on
me?
layer 3 and then select us.
Oh, that is so silly. Thank you, though. You guys kind of walk through town. You walk past Clay's family as you go in, and his mom is like tearing up just a little bit, smiling and waving as she looks very proud of her son.
Dragging this vile plume mark through town.
Can I show off my lasso
Yeah.
to my family on the way? Like,
Yeah.
look what
Just-
I did! It's the best lasso I've ever did.
Ever
And
done did.
your mom kind of just like wipes a tear away from her, and she puts her arm around your father's shoulder. He's a Dawn fan. And they just kind of watch and wave as you go past, heading back towards the guild. So you guys are here. When you get back, Caldwell and Phoenix are both standing there waiting for you. There are... Oh, and Morag. Along with 8 other Pokemon that seem to be just waiting off in the corner over here. Caldwell speaks up and he says, "Congratulations, recruits. You seem to have successfully completed your mission just in the nick of time. It seems you all will be the final applicants to return, so we will call it here. You 3 rescue teams have successfully passed the test. You're officially Deeproot Guild members. Please understand that this means we expect you to be representatives of this guild as you go about your missions, so make sure to treat every Pokemon with dignity and help anyone in need, so long as it is within your power. Now, we must begin the process of getting you registered in our guild's records." And Caldwell turns around and goes to the other Pokemon that are standing there, and he begins talking with them and writing some... He has a Poltegeist come out of the guild and with a clipboard, and they begin writing things down as they talk to the other teams. While this happens, Murphy and Mimey walk up to you, and they begin speaking and say, "Oh, thank you so much for saving my partner. I don't know how we were gonna make it out of there if you hadn't. We've tried this plenty of times before. They probably won't let us in because we just don't have 4 members. And it's a requirement. So, but it'll be okay. This statue will surely sell for a lot. And keep us fed for at least a month. If you would like a reward for helping us, you can come to our grandpa's house. We live with him, and I'm sure he would love to meet with the rescue team that helped us out. He lives just to the west of town, but he won't be there tonight. We always love this festival. It's our favorite time of the year. So just stop by tomorrow, and we'll be able to help you guys out." And with that, they kind of walk off and seem to just disappear into the crowd.
Okay.
Unless anybody has anything to say to them before they walk off.
Nah.
All right. Caldwell finally makes it back around to your party. He goes, "And finally, we have you recruits. Looks like we have a Ralts, Rookity, Trico, Trapinch, Mudkip, and Coughing. Yes? What are your names?"
I will like immediately fly up and be like, "I'm Bolo. I'm happy to be here."
Geist writes that down in their little clipboard as you say it.
I follow up quickly and go, "My name's Lady. Nice to meet you. I know I'm super excited to be a part of the team."
All right. Poltergeist writes it down in the clipboard. He's just going to do that as you guys introduce yourselves.
And followed up by being like, "Howdy, I'm Clay."
Hemlock just kind of like hovers around and just goes, "Hi, I'm Hemlock. I'm happy to make new friends here. New friends here. Huh." And then just like floats on back.
All right. Caldwell kind of gives you a concerned look, but has Poltergeist write down the information anyway.
He looks back at just, if you could see my profile picture, just the biggest grin of like, what?
And you, the Trico?
I just say, Bud.
That's
All
all.
right. Good. And now what shall your rescue team be called?
Ah, yeah, Sue.
I again say, Bud.
No, not Bud.
You see
Bud
Poltergeist
and the
begins to
others.
write that down and then erases it as soon as Lady says no.
Like, no, that's not happening at all. But we got to come up with something better than that. I did not risk
Do we have to
being
come
there.
up with it now, or can this wait for tomorrow? Because we didn't really speak about this.
Well, typically we have you decide before we set up your rooms just so that we have something to put on the nameplate, but I suppose we can make an exception this one time. But I expect to have an answer very first thing in the morning.
Of course, we can definitely speak about that tonight.
All right. He says, wonderful. And Poltergeist reaches into its little teapot and presents the team with their rescue badges. Caldwell says, this here is the rescue badge. It is your identification for being part of the guild. The rescue badge has magical properties that will allow you to teleport any Pokemon back to the guild safely and instantly. This should be used to rescue lost Pokemon in dungeons only and to return at the end of a mission to receive your reward. It is a representation of your place within this prestigious guild and must be used accordingly. Do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
All right, we will have a room prepared for all of you by tomorrow morning. For tonight, enjoy the festival and celebrate to your heart's content. Oh, and make sure to support the Pokemon who have traveled all this way to set up their shops. There is one in particular that you must stop by before you come back tomorrow. It is a shop run by a Levani. His name is Geronimo. You must go there to retrieve your bandana, and he kind of like pulls at the bandana that he and Phoenix are both wearing. That is brown, that turns, or it's green, that turns into a brown gradient in the corners with specks of rainbow colors in that area as well. And he says, this will show that you are an official guild member and will be somewhat also of an identification to show that anybody can come to you guys for help and show that you are representatives of our guild. Just show him your rescue badges and he will take care of the rest.
Woo!
All right. And with that, Caldwell takes our Phoenix's hand in his mouth and they go back into the guild. And Poltergeist follows. Oh, and Morag. I forgot to write that shit down. Morag comes up to you and she says, "Good work, recruits. Here is your reward for capturing Vileplume." And she hands you guys 150 poke.
Each.
And nope, altogether.
No, son of a flip. You.
And she takes Vileplume's rope and says, "I'll report this guy to the officers on duty. You all go enjoy the festival." And she just kind of disappears and begins talking to some police officers that are off towards the side of the courtyard.
So, guys, I already did the math, and 150 divided amongst the 6 of us is going to be 25 poke each. Are you guys kosher with that?
That's good with me.
Yeah, let's
Awesome.
do it.
And then I start passing around along the group.
Sweet. And don't let me forget to remind Joey next session that he will have to add that to his thing.
I can do that. I can make a side note.
Okay. All right. And you guys, as you look behind you into town, you can see the sun has pretty much set already. There's just like a little bit of light left on the horizon. But the streets are adorned with hanging lights and all kinds of decorations that have to do with falling meteors. And it is just beautiful. You know, the town is decorated, it is bustling. There are obviously tents all around you that are set up to sell various goods and services. There are kids running around laughing, adults like holding hands and eating food on sticks and stuff, and just a general like festival vibe.
So, do you guys want to go see your families and I can just tag along?
We should
can
probably head over to Leaveny's tent first.
Okay.
I think that'd
Get-
be a good idea. And on our
that
way there,
taken
we can
care
talk
of.
about our team name.
That'd be
Yeah.
super important.
All right.
Does anybody have any ideas? The first letters of each of our names don't spell anything well.
No.
No, because there's no vowels, so it's not going to be a good name.
You don't
Only
need
thing
vowels
I
for
could
words.
think of was type advantage, just because we all have different types.
That is advantage, yeah. Didn't think about that. I'm down with advantage. Anybody else disagree?
I think that's a
Nope.
good idea.
I was about to say, are we
Sounds
all
like a
going to
good
just stare at each other?
Yeah.
Come on, let's make this seem more natural, guys. We're just walking around town and talking about, the forever name that we're going to have above our roof. It's fine. No pressure or anything.
No pressure. Just the forever name.
So team advantage, is that what we're going with?
I like it. Now watch
Let's
us
do
be
it.
put in disadvantage situations. I see Caleb laughing.
It would be pretty comical.
Just every single time there's a disadvantage to everything. I don't know. Bud ends up not being the tank we expect him to be, and then, more crazy.
I mean, that Vileplume was level 10, and you guys just steamrolled him. So
Some of us were rolling
Team
really well
advantage.
tonight. I'm keeping
Oh,
this
there we go. Team
100 guy.
steamroll.
Team steamroll. That's another one. Watch us not be able to steamroll the next, and we just get demolished.
Oh, he's prepping for that.
Oh, I'm aware. Not really, but I assume.
all right. Have you guys finished your discussion then, or would you like to continue speaking?
I mean, we do need to figure out a team name, but I guess we could figure out what we need to do for the garments, Geronimo garments.
Is it terrible that I already wrote down advantage? Like, I'm a note taker, guys. I'm about this. We can put it to a vote
I'm
later.
just trying to think of what else we've done like together as a team well.
We've blown up a room.
Dude, I'm
Team
gonna have
Carnage.
explosion
Team Rubble.
and or self-destruct. We can name it something explodey.
Explode.
Explosive
Explode.
advantage.
Demolition
Team explosive
experts.
advantage.
Explosion.
Demolition expert.
Sweet Lana.
Demo Team A.
And that doesn't give a positive or a negative thing. It's just we do it explosively. Oh my god.
Whatever we're doing, we do it.
Team
We
blast.
do it really well.
Team.
We do it really
Wait, no, I got it.
Oh,
Team Rocket. We're blasting off
Oh
again.
I
my
swear to
god.
Jesus.
I kind of love it. I'm a coughing though, so like that even fits me more.
All right, and as you guys kind of finish up those sentences,
I
the
guess that would depend.
Pokemon behind
Is
the
Team Rocket
stand.
in this like
Huh?
universe? Is Team Rocket like a thing in this universe?
It is not. No.
Okay.
As far
We
as
can
everyone
put
else
it
is
in
concerned, that's a completely
What if it
original
is
name.
now?
We
That's an
start-
original name. I'm dead. I can't. I just can't.
As you guys kind of finish that sentence, the Pokemon behind the stand that you have just approached begins to speak up. It appears to be this tall bug type Pokemon that is covered in leaves, and with a bright yellow smiling face. But he does have a scar going across one of his eyes. And he turns to you guys and he says, "I'm sorry, I need to like get into character for this."
That's fine.
He turns to you guys and he says, "Oh, hello, ladies! Welcome to Geronimo's Jarments. What can I do for you today?"
My god.
Hold on. Was this the one from your Snapchat story? I fucking knew it.
Anyways, so I'm about this energy. I'm like, so our team needs our badges right now. Like, we
Yeah,
have
We
busted
have the badges, we need the sashes.
the sashes. My bad. I told you the energy drink crashed. We need our sashes today.
You hunties are new guild recruits? Is that what I'm hearing?
Caleb, I'm dying over here.
I can't. I just can't. I am about this. Okay, so yeah, we totally just started and we achieved our first mission. So let's get the sashes on.
Now, did that... Oh god, what's the word I'm looking for? This always happens. Did that high-nosed Caldwell tell y'all that you could only have sashes as your guild markings?
I mean, I wasn't paying attention. I just thought the sash was going to be really super cute.
Well, I just know how stuck up he can be, and frankly, I don't give a hoot or a holler. I'll make you guys anything you want, and it'll still count as a representation of the guild. Don't you worry your little heart. It's turning into more country.
Yeah, I noticed the twang on it.
I love it.
It works.
Country at heart, but a little.
So Geronimo says, I can make... Oh my gosh. I can make anything that you all want. Let it be a coat, an umbrella, hat, anything you desire. It will be colored just like the guild bandanas. And now, you little lady right here, you said you wanted a sash?
Yes, I would love one.
All right. So Geronimo kind of turns around and it peeks under, not quite underneath the stand that he's standing at, but like he looks down next to him, and if one of you guys peeks over the table, you would see a small spider Pokemon with what appears to be a ball of yarn or silk wrapped all around its body. Levani reaches down and grabs one end of that silk and very skillfully and very quickly kind of whips his hands around all quick and everything, and you can't quite tell what's going on, but at the end of it there is a sash, and so it is green in the middle, and then toward like the edges of it, like if it were like this, either end would have a small gradient into brown, and it is completely decorated with little specks of rainbow, just various colors around in the brown area.
Am I hearing sparkles? Right. Sorry, Frey wanted to know if there's sparkles too.
I think it sparkles for now just because it's brand new.
Okay. Might have to go for an upgrade later, but you know.
And he hands you your sash.
I am like over the moon. My eyes are wide. I'm like, oh my gosh, this was.
All right, Mama. I just know that you're gonna look sickening in this. Who's next? God, I hate myself.
Oh, I love this. This is
Right now,
amazing.
Jeremy.
Oh, I love
I
him.
am living.
I need to get that kind of energy all the time.
I'm just like so glad I decided I'd do push to talk because I've been laughing over here because I love this so much.
You guys just have to deal with it. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I'll ask for something as close to my special band as they can make, and then I'll
Okay.
just like try and wear them real close together.
Okay, the special band is just like a bandana. So
Mhm.
is that what you... Okay. So Geronimo does pretty much the same thing, grabs a piece of silk from the Pokemon that is helping it, whips up a bandana that looks just like Caldwell and Phoenix's, and hands it to you. And he goes, well, it's a little basic choice, but I suppose it'll do.
Oh, this is great.
Now I get one of those that goes around the hat.
Geronimo kind of looks at you a little funny. He goes, I didn't realize y'all were such a boring group, but I suppose. And he whips up you a bandana that looks just like Bud's and kind of ties it around your hat for you.
Rhonda, what is the most interesting thing you have ever done for a team member?
Whew, honey, you don't want to know that. I can tell you that much. I got into quite a few scrapes back in my day. And he kind of gives you a wink.
And I'm just like super impressed and like, oh my God, just stop.
You know, I used to adventure well before I started up this dream business of mine.
So he took an arrow to the knee.
Oh my joke.
That Caldwell, I'll tell you what, he was something else when he was younger. But I shouldn't spill too many of his secrets. He is your boss now. Who's next?
Hemlock goes up and is just like, oh gosh, so many choices. Can I get like a can I get like a belt? Yeah. belt.
Ooh, absolutely. Something a little different. I love it when we mix things up. And he does the same thing with the Pokemon by his side. He whips up somewhat of a thin belt. It looks very similar to Lady's sash. Obviously, just made out of a little bit of a different material. It is tough like leather, which is a little weird considering that he got it from the same silk that he's made all these others from.
Magic.
And you're not quite sure where he got the buckle from, but there is a buckle on the belt.
Ooh, what does the buckle look like? Or can I have a special buckle? Or is it like a team symbol? Like what was it?
What were you thinking for the buckle?
I was just thinking a smaller like skull and crossbones to go like over my skull and crossbones.
Okay. I will say that originally the buckle just looked like your
There we
guys' rescue badge, which I didn't even show you what that
Oh
looks
wait,
like.
yeah, I might just want the badge.
Okay, I guess the world doesn't revolve around Pokemon. It looks like this second one here.
Oh yeah, no, I'll just take that as the
Aw.
badge
Oh,
buckle.
that's so cute.
All right, good to
That's
know.
way better.
Um,
The problem is I had no idea what I wanted to do for this little accessory because I'm like such a tiny bird. I don't know what I'd do.
so did the sizes change for each person due to their body structure?
Oh yeah, Levani is just like a
Super amazing.
master of their craft, and he has no issue with making these things fit absolutely perfectly.
Okay, I was about to say, like, because little body equals not big pin on little body.
Bolo, I've seen bird Pokemon have like an armband around a wing before.
Oh, that'd be a good idea. Yeah, just like kind of around my wing, I could have the sash or whatever. That'd be a good idea.
All right. So are you also doing just the sash then, or the bandana?
Just something that'll like fit around my wing. Kind of almost like if I were a human, it'd be like the Red Army Cross band or something. Not Red Army, a Red Cross.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Not to put you off, but like the Nazi armbands.
Yeah, that then yeah.
Okay.
But
Just
like,
making sure that
like
I was like,
also, like it's the Red Cross. They have like the nurses back in World War One would have the Red Cross on their armband.
yeah,
But like,
yeah,
Or Nurse
absolutely. I was
Joy.
just making sure
Was
that
it-
I was like imagining the correct thing.
Doesn't
yeah,
Nurse
they kind
Joy
of similar
have?
things.
Oh, it shows you that I'm actively on Krita. That's not cool. I was trying to do this in secret.
And just making sure, Tia, this is what you were imagining with your sash, correct? Just like something to go crossbody like this.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect.
Because, talented. Most sashes are like that, and the fashionista or what singer wife, but that, yeah.
I feel you.
We're just so high rated.
All
Hey,
right.
I showed up. That's what matters.
So, Geronimo whips you up your little wing band thing, and it has a design of the rescue team badge in the middle of it, in addition to the regular everything else, the green and the gradient brown with the colored speckles.
Actually, hold on. Could I just change it? Because, like, now that I'm thinking about it, like, whenever you tag a bird for scientific purposes, you give it that tiny little colorful band around the foot. Could I do that instead? Where it's like it'll be very tiny on me, but it'd be a little bit of a band, and I could stick the badge on there so it's next to my foot.
Yeah. He takes the armband back from you and he kind of squints at you a little bit and he silently just kind of chops it up a little bit and makes it a bit, sews it back together so that it's a bit thinner and can fit around your foot a little bit more comfortably.
Awesome.
You are so magic. Like, I just can't. You're amazing.
Well, I am a professional, girl. That's why I'm the one that officially makes all of these for the guild. Silk is not an easy material to work with, neither.
I'm just like staring in amazement because like my mom never found anybody who could make anything like we can.
Now, if y'all would like me to make you anything else, I will have to start charging, but this is just on me because me and Caldwell have such a past together. But If you would like anything else to ever adorn yourselves with, please never forget Geronimo's Jarments.
And I'm just like super excited. I'll be like, I promise.
All right. And with that, he starts helping some other customers that have walked up to his stand. What would you all like to do next?
I am gonna start looking around and see if there isn't any shops that sell like TMs.
Ooh,
Okay. You are aware that there is a move tutor in town. He's just a regular inhabitant. He does have a building that is just to the west of the guild here. And he is absolutely able to teach TMs. He wouldn't sell them so much as just actually make sure that you guys know the move before you leave. Why can I not select Hemlock and everybody? There we go.
Do I know how much he charges?
I don't think you've ever been there before because you have not been of age.
oh yeah, he's just a baby.
Well, I'll wander around that direction.
All right. Does everybody else follow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might as
do.
well.
All right. So you head up to the move tutor. Of course, this was the one NPC that I did not decide on physical characteristics for. So give me just 1 second here.
Well,
Wow.
while you're doing that, could you like zoom out so we could see a little bit more of the town?
It gets hard to read the farther I go out.
Oh, yes, it does. Like a lot.
Yeah. That's why I was zoomed in so far. I was like, "Ooh."
Okay, I just wanted to see if we could see more of it, but yeah, with it being hard to read, that's okay.
Yeah. This is just all the like little tents that I have set up. Obviously, if you guys ask for like James did and be like, if I'm look around to see if there's a shop that sells these types of things, I can come up with something real quick, but this is what I have so far. Besides just like the regular inhabitants of the town.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So the festival's on the other side of the screen.
Yeah. So the main festival is happening. This right here, this little area is like a staircase up to this is the cliff area that's behind the guild. And most of everything is happening up here on the cliff just because it has the clearest view of the sky. Because a lot of the stuff down here is blocked by the tree that is the guild. Speaking of which, I have a few little reference images here. So the tree is white, like this kind of bluish white color here. It is thick, however, and full of knots and twisting kind of systems like this tree. Just imagine it white and bluish. It has all kinds of just like things poking out of it, bridges going across the branches, holes in it, full with just like it looks inhabited essentially. And it is still emitting this kind of a bit softer glow than this, but this was kind of the best reference photo that I could find. Otherwise, yeah. So you go up to the move tutor, and inside is a small purple Pokemon. Let me pull this up. There is a small purple Pokemon that appears to have bandages wrapped around his wrists and his waist, with brown, what looks like shorts on, but it also appears to be part of his body, as well as brown feet. He has a very determined look on his face and 3 kind of horns that look a bit like a mohawk standing off of his head. And he has a tattoo of a few teardrops coming off of his eye. And he says to you guys, "What can I do you for?"
I was just curious as to what learning a new move would go for.
learning a new move. Well, what kind of move are you thinking of?
I was gonna see if I couldn't get. Please hold.
It's okay. I also need to please hold.
I was gonna see what a magical leaf would take,
All right. Here
or
comes
bullet
my
seed, whichever would be easier for you. No, I lied. Magical leaf.
please hold.
I really like how we do things. Okay, so then. Okay. That's
and
how I
you
did it.
said bullet seed and what else?
Just magical leaf. I didn't want bullet seed.
Oh.
I wonder what the charge is going to be.
All right. He goes, yeah, I've got both of those in the back here. Looks like they're both running 6,000 poke each.
Oh my god.
Oh
You
yeah.
have yourself a good day today and a better day tomorrow.
Oh my god.
Why, I suppose you do the same. And he looks a little disgruntled that you didn't buy anything after walking into his shop on this very busy day.
Oh, I didn't realize it'd be 6,000. Good lord.
I didn't
Yeah,
figure
I-
I'd have enough, but
Obviously, you really don't have enough.
Do you think they have a layaway program?
Oh my god.
A payment plan.
600 installments.
50% interest.
Oh my god.
No.
No.
All right. Where would you all like to head next if you are just leaving the move tutor?
Well, that's all for me. Anybody else need anything?
No, but we could just meander and figure out what to name our team because we still haven't technically finished that conversation.
Yeah, that's not inaccurate.
Well, what we're
Well, we had Team Advantage, Team Demolition. I threw out Team Rocket because I thought that'd be funny. But I think those were all the main ones that we kind of discussed.
Yes.
I'll throw a poll up in the general if everybody wants to vote.
I like that.
That's fancy.
It says person who uses Discord. Heck
I
of
was
a
like, I
lot
didn't
more.
even know you could do that.
I know you can do it on Facebook Messenger. I know you can pin messages and send pictures of cute dogs.
And would you guys like to wait for Joey's vote as well? Or
I feel
His
like
vote
that
may
would.
not change the favor.
Yeah, it's got 4 votes for Team Rocket. I don't think he's going to change much.
I know.
Yeah.
All right. Team Rocket it is.
Interesting.
Good for us.
Hold
If we ever
on.
run into a man named Giovanni, we need to walk away.
Walk away.
I like it. Play below.
Jesse, James, Giovanni.
Humans don't exist in this universe.
Okay, so if there's a Meowth named Giovanni, we're screwed.
We gotta run.
He's gonna beat us up and steal our team.
We gotta get trademark stat.
We gotta get trademark. How do I draw a Ghastly that's kind of timid? I like this one.
So
Alright.
if we're kind of done, I'd like to fly up to my family's post office to show off my badge.
All right. Would you like to visit any shops along the way or just head straight there?
I think head just straight there.
All right. Bolo since they are since she is flying above the crowd, separates from the group a little bit.
I do
to
warn
go-
people where I'm going. I'm like, I'm going to the post office real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
See you in a
Alright.
bit.
and we
While
will.
she does that, I'll head back in and let the guildmaster know we've chosen a name.
All right. Does everybody follow Bud?
I do because I don't want to go home.
I'll run to the Pokemon or my little shop stand family. I forgot words. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Family and be
listen.
like, oh my god, look at all this.
I
That's-
said Ghastly, and I said Ghastly instead of coughing. So don't mind me.
All right, Hemlock. What is your destination here?
What was Pinchy?
You're just gonna travel with Pinchy.
Pinchy's a trap inch.
Okay, thank you.
Since I am hanging out with Pinchy, I just keep like talking to them and they just don't answer, so I just keep talking and talking and talking. We don't necessarily end up anywhere. We just kind of walk in some circles.
Okay, I like that. Let us start with Clay over here. What do you say to your family as you walk up?
I'm like, hey guys, guess who got into the rescue team? And I like proudly kind of show off. Well, I say it to mom, not to dad. I'm hoping not to talk to dad too much about this, but definitely talking to mom. Like, look at me, look at my new little bandana, and I'm like showing off my hat with the bandana on it.
Hey, what you do?
Yeah.
All right. Your mom says, "Oh, honey, I just knew you'd make it. I am so proud of you. Me and your father are proud of you." And she kind of nudges your father, and he speaks up, and he's like, "You know, son, I didn't quite think that you had the metaphorical balls to make it into the guild just quite yet, but I am very proud that you made it. I hope that you're able to follow in your siblings' footsteps." And you can kind of tell that when he was upset earlier, he was upset with the fact that there were so many guild recruits that he knew were just absolutely incapable of making it. And they felt like they were wasting their time rather than being like paying customers. And yeah, your little sister pipes up and she goes, "Go Clay, go Clay!"
And I like sorry, I looked up and saw the map moving and got scared. I don't know why.
It's
I'd
my
look at it and be like,
ADHD
oh,
kicking in, I'm
Sandra.
just moving.
No, I get that. As I was looking at my papers, I'm like, oh my god, what was my little sister's name? I forgot. I'd be like, oh, Sandra, I'm gonna miss you. I'll be here in town though whenever you need me.
Okay, big brother. Can't wait to hear about all your adventures next time you come home.
I give her like a little hug.
Aw. She hugs back with her little trunk. With that, we will move over to Bolo here. I do not remember what your sister sounded like, so you walk into the post office and you see your whole family is there. Actually, your mom, dad, and at least one of your sisters. Deirdre, I forget what her name is.
Digi. She's my
Digi.
only sister.
Oh, okay, bet. Yeah, and they are inside of
I
the post
fly
office.
in and like immediately I'm like showing off my badge. I'm like, look at what I'm gonna be going on adventures now, and then I'm gonna be able to graduate.
All right. They were all kind of looking out the back window, seemingly waiting for the festival to start and the meteor shower to begin. And they hear your voice and they turn around and they just get the biggest smiles on their faces, at least as much as you can smile with a beak. And they start surrounding you and kind of like flapping their wings in excitement. Feathers are going everywhere and they're just singing your praises, and kind of like peeking at everything that you have, pulling at your like little leg band and everything. Just generally very excited bird things.
Is my adoptive brother there? Is he joining in on the bird activities?
I think that it's just the three of them in there right now. Would you like to ask about him?
I mean, I just want to ask about my brothers, see if any of them are there, see how they've been doing. Because if I remember
Um,
correctly, I didn't see any of them this morning.
Correct. Your mother pipes up and she goes, "Oh, I need to think of a voice." She goes, well, all your brothers, they're out enjoying the festival with their friends right now. They left quite a while ago. As soon as they finished their work, they started running out to. They said they wanted to see all the stands that came through.
Well, that
Everything-
that is understandable. I was about to do that, but I just wanted to show you I'm gonna be going. I'm gonna be gone. So you're gonna have nobody to do the small letters anymore. You're gonna have to carry them yourself, even though you already do all the big packages and the big letters. You're gonna have to now carry all the small ones too.
Well, it's all right. We got no problem. We were running this business just fine before you kids came along. It was just nice to have the extra help, but we sure are proud of you. I need to stop going country with literally everything.
No, lean into it.
It's the natural state.
It truly is. We are just so proud of you, and we hope that you make sure to send letters to us all the time. All right.
Oh, of course. I mean, I'm gonna be coming back regularly with the guild being here, so I'll come back at least every single time I come back. So it'll be okay.
Perfect. Well, enjoy the festival, Bolo. I hope we get to see you soon, and I hope that all your missions just go perfectly smoothly.
Same to you, Mama.
Safe flying. And with that, I'm going to fly on back to the guild to meet up with everybody else.
All right. We will say that you're on your way while Bud and Lady approach the interior of the guild, and before they make it in,
Oh no.
they get
We're
stopped.
attacked.
They get stopped by the guards at the entrance. There is
Okay.
a gate at the front door to prevent just anyone from walking in. The guards are two. Let me get a random Pokemon. The guards are two Grand Bull standing at the entrance, and they block your way, and they say, "What's your business here?"
Who's the part of the guild?
They kind of look at you a little bit more closely. They see that you have your sashes and your rescue badges, and they look at each other. They look back at you, and they go, "All right, well, what team are you part of?"
Currently unnamed.
Oh, you're part of those new recruits, huh?
Yes, we are.
All right, you stay right here. We'll go get the guild leader. And they kind of, a Diglett pops out of the ground. They whisper some things to it, and the Diglett disappears. And within a minute or two, Caldwell and Phoenix are walking back towards the door. And Caldwell says, "I thought we weren't going to see you until tomorrow. State your business."
We decided on a
Um,
name.
oh shit.
Oh, wonderful. And he kind of calls back behind him to get Poltegeist back out here, and Poltegeist comes with the clipboard, and he asks you what your team name shall be.
Team Rocket.
Team Rocket. All right, that's an interesting one. All right. Well, we will have your nameplate ready in front of your room by tomorrow morning then. And they just kind of walk back inside the guild without another thought, and the gate closes and the Grand Bull retake their positions.
Well,
And
then
then
we'll
Bolo
wander
shows
back.
up.
Oh, hey. Hey, Bolo.
Hello. I just was coming back to see if anybody else wanted to go out to the festival.
Well, they said they don't have a room for us yet, so yeah.
All right. So we'll say that you guys kind of wander around until you run back into Hemlock and Pinchy. Hemlock just absolutely monologuing, and Pinchy has kind of stopped walking at this point, but Hemlock is still just floating in circles around Pinchy as they talk.
Yeah, so that's why I never really met my dad. I don't know why it was a really big deal to him. It's not a big deal to me. I don't really care about it that much. But thank you for listening to me. I haven't really been able to get this off my chest to anybody. I mean, I could talk to Bolo about it, but I don't want to really talk to your ear off the man.
Hey guys.
Oh, hi.
I really thought we were gonna walk in and it was gonna be, and so there I was, barbecue sauce on my titties.
God. I love this. This is beautiful.
Okay, well, we can head on up to the festival. I've been told my brothers are somewhere up there, so we could find them and see what they're up to.
Yeah, we could. That's an option.
I mean, I got nothing else to do.
Might as well go. As long as I don't end up home.
We could always head home. And I look at Lady.
You don't have to go home. I already know my mom's probably in bed by now. The only person I would care to see is my grandma, but I'll write her a couple of letters.
All right. Do you all head up to the cliffside then?
See.
Might as well, yeah.
All right. You get up here. It does take quite a while. There is just the largest crowd ever gathered along the stairs and up on the cliff, respectively. You can tell that there's just Pokemon from all over the region at this festival. None of you have ever seen town quite this crowded before, even in past, because it's an annual festival, and so even in the past, you guys have never seen it quite this busy before. You have to stick very close together to even stay together and not get separated. Everyone up here seems very excited. Various Pokemon have very decorated and sparkly masks on. A few of them are carrying glow sticks or sparklers. Children are kind of running around. There's a couple of Pokemon that have, like, in Chinese dragon fashion, are kind of running around with a Rayquaza costume on, dancing, and everybody's just having a general good time. And you guys start to hear a few gasps, and the crowd starts to get a little bit quieter as you look up to the sky and see that a few shooting stars are beginning to cross the night sky. As this begins to happen, everybody gets very, very quiet. The dancing stops, the music stops, and everyone is just kind of staring up in wonder. There's a few oohs and ahs. This is something that you guys have seen before, but that absolutely does not subtract from the beauty of the situation at hand. The shooting stars are all kinds of different colors: orange, purple, red, blue, green, etc. And it is just absolutely gorgeous. As it goes on, you notice that one of the meteors is just absolutely massive. It crosses the sky and it radiates with all the different colors of the rainbow kind of shimmering in it as it goes. And while the other meteors are kind of the size of just like a regular shooting star streaking across the sky, this one almost looks like it could be like, what's the word?
I ain't got no words for you. I'm sorry.
It almost looks like it's like twice the size of the moon and could potentially be like falling out of the sky. Like, it is just absolutely massive. as it shoots across the sky in a little bit of a slower fashion than all the others, but it does end up disappearing, and everyone seems to be absolutely enraptured by this one singular giant meteor as it passes through. And after that, the meteors begin to slow down. You guys have been watching for maybe like 30, 45 minutes at this point. The meteors begin to slow down and eventually stop. And the festival, everyone starts to kind of make their way off the cliff and go towards the hotel or their houses as kind of the main event of the festival is pretty much over. A couple of the tents down below you can kind of see have begun to pack up or turn off their lights. And yeah, where do you guys go for the night?
And you guys would be willing to let me crash with you, or am I gonna have to sneak into my grandma's house?
Well, I was
You
just
can
gonna go
definitely stay
find a
with
tree.
me. If anybody needs a place to stay, they could probably stay with us in the post office for tonight.
Yeah, I would love that. Might as well get to know our team, right?
Yeah, if no one else, if you don't have a place you need to be, we can definitely ask my mom and dad, and we can definitely stay at the post office tonight.
That sounds way better than my mom's place. Not gonna lie.
All right, where will everybody else be going? Are they going to follow to the post office, or there is a hotel in town?
Yeah, but who wants to spend money on that? You're gonna let her parents not let me stay, are you? I see it in your face.
I'm just saying there's
Gotta roll
3 other
persuasion.
people in here that have yet to decide on where they're staying for the night.
Oh, I would go back to my family and crash with them one last night. And if
All right.
anyone else needs a place to stay, I'm sure my family is welcome. I mean, you might have to sleep on the floor. There are 9 of us in total, so it's a little crowded, but I think we can make it work.
Oh my god. That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of what?
Hold on. Might be not a lot of things. It's a lot of breathing creatures. I don't know. Do they even identify as Pokemon?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's a people?
What's I don't know. Freya thinks she's one of them. She honestly sounds like she's getting into trouble, but I really don't want to deal with it.
All right, where do Bud and Hemlock end up?
I am gonna wander back down over off to the right. Is that a foresty area? You got a foresty area
Yeah.
in your town?
For sure.
I'm gonna find me the tallest tree I can, just climb up that and have a nap.
All right. And Hemlock?
Hemlock says he has to go home to check on his mom, but after he's out of eyesight, he kind of just like hides around, being able to like see like the post office and Bud, but is not necessarily at a home or anything. Is just kind of around and sleeps whenever he feels like everything is safe around.
All right.
That's adorable.
Sounds good. And I will say that Pinchy just followed you, Clay.
Amazing.
All right. Well, that is where we will call it for tonight.
Nice.
Yay!
Congratulations on officially becoming guild members.
Yay! Team Rocket.
Is this a long rest?
Rocket. This is a long rest, so you may restore all of the PP and all of your health.
Yay!
Nice.
And I think that's all that you need to care for on your sheet.
Yeah. Having not a good time with moving images around, just so everybody knows.
me this whole time with this program moving the names and everything.
Like, I'm just gonna start screaming, like, at that moment. So I should probably do a long rest in IRL.
Mood.
Real.
Same.
Very real.
But I just don't understand how the other ones were so easy, but I'm just not gonna put myself in this group snapshot video. Like, I can't. I just can't. I'm gonna throw it. My PC's pretty heavy.
All right. Well, thank you guys for joining in and playing tonight.
Thank
I had
you.
fun. I hope
Yeah.
you guys also had fun.
Sorry I've been such a
course.
chatterbox, but very of the sleep.
Do not be. This whole
Oh, it's been great.
session was basically just talking after the boss fight.
Yeah. I was about it.
It's role play. We gotta role play sometimes in a role playing game.
Exactly.
I
No,
A
only
role-playing
combat.
game?
I just appreciate you guys being freaking hilarious through most of this. I don't know, I feel like we're an interesting group. How do I unlock
It's gonna
the
be fun.
Wait,
This is gonna be a
what was
lot
the
of fun.
Porygon Z?
Nothing.
Don't worry about it.
You can see
Secret.
the Porygon Z in the manual, actually.
Shut up.
Can I
don't
be
think we're allowed
trying
to
I-
use
to
that part of the manual.
You guys didn't look around the festival at all, so you'll never know who he is.
God damn it!
His name is Fidget. He's a Porygon
Wait.
Z merchant who
I
sells
mean,
a
I was
variety of
walking around
useful
in
items.
circles.
Not in the position that you were at. Was not where
Oh,
that
damn it.
Porygon was.
I
Yeah.
should have specified like walking around the whole like festival in circles.
While are we doing wow, fudge. While we are doing this long rest, I would like to study my sheet music before I go to bed.
Okay.
Okay. Like learn how to play it in a dealio.
Yeah, for sure. You recognize. Can you actually roll a specialist knowledge check for me?
Oh sweet Jesus criminy. Specialist knowledge check. Oh god, it's a 50-50. But I've been rolling pretty okay. Well, it's not. Stop rolling. Would a 21 be worth?
All right. You are able to recognize that it is pipe organ music. It has a bit of a weird staff, though. Like, there's just a few too many lines for the staff, and the notes aren't anything that you really recognize. They don't look like typical quarter notes, half notes, whole notes, etc. But they look just like a little bit different and a little bit weird. Let me see if I can pull something up here.
Okay.
It looks like they are all just like blue circles. In fact, the sheet
Yay.
music, the lines seem to change. The lines are a green color, and every few measures they seem to switch to like a reddish orange color, and then after a while switch back to the green, and all the notes are just blue circles, so you don't quite recognize what's going on with it.
Guess I'll have to keep studying. And then I fall asleep, obviously. Just haven't done that yet.
All right.
Super dope. I liked this sesh.
Hell yeah, that makes me happy.
Actually, this is like
This
the
is
one thing
fun.
I've been looking forward to all week. And I even had to do transportation today at my job. And I'm like, look, guys, I have to leave an hour early. I got to be home. I got stuff to do. And they all look at me and go, Tia, what do you have to do? I was like, I made prior arrangements and I have obligations outside this job. And my boss is like, that was the most professional way I've ever heard that said. And I'm like, thanks. And then my coworker's like, she's just going home to play D&D. And I was like, you son of a...
shut
I love
the
that
fuck
though.
up.
I was so mad. I was like, I've really been practicing that professional bull crap, man.
Yeah, for real.
I was like, no,
So-
yeah, Caleb, you know the week I've been having, I needed this.
Oh yeah, Jesus.
Just to kind of catch everybody up. First, my car breaks down, and then my TV
Ooh.
goes up in smoke.
Literally,
Oh my gosh.
Literally smoke.
Yep.
you have
Oh my
pictures. I would-
Unfortunately, I don't have any pictures of the TV,
Dang it.
but like it was scary. Cause like literally I sat down, turned my TV on, my remote wasn't working. I'm like, okay, you know, I have a Roku, maybe that's what's causing it. I'll unplug that. You
And
know,
it's
'cause, you know, unplug it, plug it back in, maybe it'll work. So I do that and I go to sit back down and then half the TV goes black and I suddenly start hearing this like crackling. So I get up to like go to the Roku and I see smoke pouring out of the top of my TV and I unplugged
my gosh.
everything. So
I would have done the same.
Yeah, they're not supposed to do that.
yeah, I figured. And then of course my car broke down before that. So I'm just having a fun week.
It's a delightful.
Sounds like a
Ooh.
swift kick in the life. Swift kick in the
So
life.
yeah, I needed a good D&D session.
Yeah, it was great. I liked it a lot.
I've been trying to make this damn bandana on my hat for a hot second here.
It's a fairly complicated bandana, to be fair.
Well, what's happening right now is it just looks. I mean, I'm not very skilled at computer imaging. Like,
Me neither. Okay, I'm sitting here trying to get myself into this portrait that I'm making of us so I can like use it as a template. And I'm just gonna not put myself in it because everybody else looks great and I can't resize my image.
oh my god, I have to save this right now. I have to make this work. There we go. It's done.
I'm so proud of you.
Oh, it's not great.
Do I need to take it back? Okay, and now all these like, oh, I may be done. Guys, I'm not doing middle evolutions. I'm just gonna do the first thing that we do together and then the last one, okay?
Hell yeah.
I
Understandable.
like it. That, yeah.
Now I have no ETA on this, but I'll figure it out. Why is it still doing the thing? It's not the thing.
Okay, and how do I change?
Okay, well, if we're done, I'm gonna hop off because I need to go to bed.
Yeah,
Yes.
very real.
Same.
Good night, good night, good night.
Good night,
Good night,
everybody.
Hey.
everybody.
Good
Thank you
night.
again for joining. I will see you in 2 weeks' time on May 29th.
Yep, I have the
Yep.
character sheet ready.
Also, bye, Craig.
Yes, please also send me a photo of your updated character sheet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank
shit.
you for finishing
Add-
my.
Add 100 XP for defeating Vileplume. Totally forgot.
Oh, yeah.
So-
Oh, okay. Yeah, good idea.
I got a really dumb question.
Add
Dumb
100
question.
100?
Yeah,
Do-
100.
Do we level up again, or I forgot how that
You-
math works?
You
300.
level up since you're level 2. You will level up when you have 200 experience. So
Okay.
it's 100 experience and then 200 on top of that. So I guess when you reach 300 experience, you'll level up.
Okay, just remind me, like whenever that time comes, please.
Okay, I don't know the math on it or what you guys are sitting at right now. So
I think I'd be sitting at about 250, so I think everybody else should be at that.
okay,
So I'm at 200 altogether.
Oh, I'm
Oh
at
my god, you did
150.
so good on that cowboy hat. I love it.
Oh, now I gotta
Thank
move.
you. This is what I've been spending all my time on.
yeah.
Being quiet.
Yeah, I'm not putting on statues in a portrait, FYI. Unless you guys all want to drop in the thing saying like where it is, and then I'm just gonna try my bestest shot.
It's
Do
a
your
lot.
best.
Let me tell you. Yeah, you do whatever you can.
Well, when
Do whatever you want
it
to.
happens, oh man, now we gotta freaking insert a cowboy hat. It's just not complete without the hat, though. I gotta.
Truly. All right.
My hat. All right. Bye, everybody.
Peace out. Good night.
See you
Sleep well.
guys. Good night.
Bye-bye.
You and
Bye.
we
Wonderful.